stumps in the jury seats.
Yeah, but it was set up for swimming before, so we'll have it fully set up at the final. But you're finding yourself in one of those stumps because DeJuan, tell us what happened.
Oh my god. I cannot believe that I won the fire making. I practiced fire with my roommates, James and Jerica. I literally could not get it to go back home in Vegas. They had literally had to help me every single time for me to even get like a flame. So I'm sure they're probably screaming at their cameras like, "Oh my God, you actually did it!" And I don't know. I still have a lot of adrenaline from that. I did not expect me to win it because I never started a fire before on my own. So it's exciting, and I feel reassured, and I feel reminded that that I am a good player. I don't just make it to the end on multiple occasions on accident. So now I just have to showcase my side of things to the people that I had to hurt, unfortunately.
How are you going to pitch your case to this jury?
Honestly, I'm just going to be honest about everything. There's no need to lie in the final 3 chairs. I think that's what they're looking for. I already heard a lot of people enough. There's no need to lie anymore. I think I need to give examples as to why I lied and why it made sense, because I think that's what they're actually looking for. I do think I think it's going to be an uphill battle for me. I don't think, as of right now, I think maybe Mariah would vote for me. I don't expect anybody else's votes because of the amount of, it's to be a little deceptive. So hopefully they can look beyond the lies and they can see the gameplay for what it was, because I do think I outplayed both of my opponents. I mean, yes, Koa won immunity, yes, he played idols, but Koa also didn't have solid connections. Koa also got votes almost every single tribal council. Every tribal I've been in, I've got 1 vote this entire season. I just got 1. I think that says a lot about my strategic and social games.
You got DeJuan vote.
I got a DeJuan vote.
Okay, so what are going to be some of the main points that you're planning on pitching?
I really think I just need to pitch where my head was at, because I think a lot of people don't know where my head was at, because I was very strategic to keep certain things away from certain people. Specifically turning on my original alliance, the Battleship Alliance. I don't think they expected me to do that, but for me to even be sitting in the final 3 chairs, it made sense to go the route that I did, because I do believe that I have a better shot at beating Mackenzie and Noah. People have outwardly said how distasteful Noah's behavior has been, and for me, that's his ammunition. I want to sit next to Noah. If you guys don't like him, then I want to sit next to him. Mackenzie, she's someone who, I wouldn't say she played a similar game to me, because at least when I lied, I had to fess up to it and deal with the repercussions. I think she just lied and kind of just ended up here. So that's just, I mean, again, I don't know what her game, I don't know what it was all about. I'm sure we'll hear it. But yeah, I think I just need to argue that, oh wait, people.
That's okay.
There's drawers.
Pause.
Sorry.
Can't give them all the tea yet. Hello.
I think I just need to own what I did. I don't think I need to take any shortcuts in this final tribal council. Extinction. I think I just need to own everything that I did and everything I lied about and sit in it. It just comes down to how, if they understand the moves that I made, then hopefully they're not emotional about it. But
What are you taking away from this experience, and what has meant the most to you?
honestly, this experience has been so rewarding, because I'm not even gonna lie. There are so many times that I was like, I'm about to check out, because I couldn't handle. I guess I couldn't handle a lot of backlash that I got for backstabbing, because it's not really in my natural nature to betray my friends. But in a game like this, you do have to do things like that. It's super necessary. I'm proud of myself that I was actually able to be deceptive, because I'm usually not that way. I said this a million times on live, but I'm proud of myself because I've become a little bit more brave. There's a lot of things that I wouldn't do that I did in this game. I already mentioned diving off a diving board and getting in a helicopter. Even the fire that just happened right now, I literally didn't think I could do that. I was like, well, I'm gonna be out because I don't know how to make a fire. And the fact that I was able to do it, I'm a little bit more confident in myself, and I should be, about things that I normally can't do.
And what would you say to all of the support that you're getting back home and the people in the chat that have been watching along all week for you?
I would say thank you guys for following this season. Thank you for following my journey this whole weekend. Well, this whole week. Sorry, it's been 8 days. It's been really hard. I can't wait to see all the love and support when the game is over. But yeah, I'm just so proud of myself, regardless of what the outcome is. It would be nice to win my final live game, but whatever. Winning's an added bonus, so I'm fine with whatever.
Thank you so much, Jawan. You have a lot of game to be proud of, and we'll let you go get prepped for Final Tribal Council.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. Where do I go now?
Mackenzie. Oh my God. We are at Final Tribal Council. Please tell us how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling really anxious. I'm feeling guilty. I'm feeling really overwhelmed.
And going into this final extinction, do you have a game plan?
Sort of. I think I have a lot of explaining to do, maybe a bit of apologizing, but I'm not going to not take accountability for the things that I did do in this game. I want to hopefully express to everybody that I think the moves that I made were in my best interest and prove that I had a better social and strategic game than the other two sitting next to me.
And when it comes to thinking about these last 8 days, what moments will you think about way after this is over? What stood out to you?
So many. I made a lot of friends here. and I had a lot of laughs, and I did a lot of things that made me feel really guilty and shitty. So probably the highs and lows are the things that I will think about the most.
And what it means to you to play, what it means to win, but we are literally now within inches of that, and you've earned your spot to pitch it. What would it mean to you to win this game?
It would feel incredible. It would feel very fulfilling. I would feel like I've learned from that I've played the best game that I have ever played before. So that would just completely affirm it.
And when we're thinking about, when you're thinking about the jury, what do you think they want to hear from you?
I think that they might want to hear why I did so much lying. Maybe they have some question marks about moves that I made or what I was responsible for. I'm not sure. I'm just going to take it as it comes, but those are my assumptions.
And is this the final 3 that you wanted?
No. I wanted Jameson by my side.
Do you think you would still have a good shot against Jameson, or is this to complete your final 3 deal with you, him, and Noah?
I think I would have a worse shot with Jameson by my side, but like I said that I wouldn't do, I said I wasn't going to play heart forward. I was going to play what I thought was strategic. And when Noah told me that he was choosing me to go to the final 2, and we practiced fire, and I tried to show Jameson what to do, and I just made eye contact with him like I've never done that before. And he asked me if I would feel more comfortable going in for us so that I could bring all of us to the final 3. And I said no. I think that was the best decision for me. I feel really guilty about it.
There has been a lot of love for everybody in the chat, and if you want to give a shout out to anybody or shout out to the people that have been rooting you along.
I miss you all. I can't wait to tell you about things that you haven't seen. We'll talk soon.
And any final thoughts, Mackenzie, before we let you go prep for the final tribal?
No. Sorry.
Oh, good. Good luck, Mackenzie.
Thank you.
Hello, Noah. Welcome to the final 3. This is what everybody talks about getting to, and you won the challenge to get here. So walk us through winning that challenge and how you're feeling now that you are in our final tribal.
Yeah, winning that challenge felt amazing. I couldn't have done it without Jameson. He was. Sorry. He was kind enough to help us all with the names. And because he knew that's an area that we will always struggle with. And he did. He helped us, and everyone else pulled ahead on the bean bags, and I just knew like I can't stop. I have to keep going, and I have to keep fighting because it's not over until it's over. And as long as I still have a shot, like don't give up. And even though I did lose a huge chunk of time, um, I just knew I couldn't give up. I knew that if I could just get to that final puzzle, that's what I'm good at. That's where I thrive. I love doing puzzles. I love doing like tanagram puzzles. I love doing color changing puzzles like that. So I knew I just need to get to that. Ended up placing my beanbag. I went down and made my rope. I grabbed my key, and I booked it. I booked it to the challenge, and I fucking came out on top. Um, it felt great to win, but with winning came a big decision. And me, Jameson, and Mackenzie had a final three, and like I wanted all three of us to sit at the very end, and Jameson said he was comfortable making fire. He told us, he's like, yeah, like, it's okay. He's like, I can go to fire. Like, I want it on my resume. So it was an easy decision, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take Mackenzie. Jameson's good at making fire. He could go against the one. But then Jameson started practicing and wasn't that great. And at that point, I had already told Mackenzie, like, I'm taking you. And I didn't want to go back on my word to Mackenzie. But at the same time, like, I didn't want to throw away my friendship and my relationship with Jameson because he is somebody that I've leaned on like emotionally and as a lot in this game and as a friend. And so like watching him lose fire making because of me, it sucks. And I didn't want to come out here and be emotional, and I didn't want to come out here and I thought I could be a cold heartless bitch, but I'm not. Like at the end of the day, like I am like a big softie, and I do like I'm somebody who feels like all of my emotions 100% all of the time. And it like watching Jameson just walk away was probably the hardest thing, especially after me trying to give him a hug and ask if we were okay, and him just being like, I don't know. Threw away a friendship for what? For what? Like, for a game? And I think that's the thing that's killing me the most. And I know I'll have to sit up here in a minute and pitch my case to the jury. But how do I do that when I'm like feeling this and feeling like I just threw away like a friendship, Because that's the thing I like struggle with the most. Is I struggle with making friends. Like, and yeah, I know this is survive, and that's what I'm supposed to do. But it's when I hurt somebody who I genuinely care about. I think that's what's fucking me up the most. And I know I should be happy and celebratory because I did. I made it to the final three. Like, and I should be really, really happy for myself. And I should be, like, proud of myself. But it's like, and I am. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm so, so happy because I never thought I'd make it this far in a game. And I never thought I'd make it this far in a game. Especially a game like this with little to no food, with sleep deprivation, with people whispering behind your back, with long, long days. So yes, I am very proud of myself, but at the same time, I think I'm also very disappointed in myself as well. I don't know what's to come. I don't know if I'm going to be emotional up here talking to the jury. I'm going to try my best. But until then, I want to thank you guys all for watching, and for those of you guys who supported me, thank you so much. It honestly means the world to me. I came out here being 100% authentically Noah, whether that's chaotic, crazy, manipulative, and I hope that one little decision doesn't affect mine and Jameson's friendship because I do care a lot about him. And I do think I made a friend for life, I hope. So, until next time, in between time, Hurricane Koa is officially flying out to survive and flying out of this drastic experience. Thank you, production. Thank you, everybody, for giving me this opportunity to come out here and play. Thank you, Nikki, so much for, again, giving me this opportunity from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys. I love you. But this arc is sailing out. Thank you.